press conference, or it's just for to sign and to introduce our new coach. So I will pass the microphone to our person to say a brief word concerning the new coach, and then later on we will sign the contract, and then we will follow with the questions from you, the media. I think we will go straight away with Mr. Michael. Give us a brief CV of the coach so that the media also will know. And then we will proceed with the signing of contracts. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Secretary General. Thank you, Secretary General, Mr. Victor Lawrence Lowell, Coach Sidi Mohammed, and the media houses. Good afternoon. Before we start our press conference, I would like to urge all the media houses who are here, let us stand 1 minute for the people who are died in Morocco during the crisis. As all you are aware, let us stand 1 minute and then we can proceed. Thank you very much. Good afternoon once again. Today is a great day for SSFA because we are going to enter a new era in women national teams by signing this contract with Coach Sidi Mohammed. He's from Morocco. He have air licenses. He's coaching since 2010. He worked with many clubs in Morocco and football academies. He worked in Mohammed Sadis Academy. As all aware about this academy in Morocco, is one of the #1 academy in Africa. He's coaching in Mohammed Sadis Academy before. In fact, we reached this day after a long term negotiation because as a national team committee, we open job vacancy to many coaches. We received many CVs, and finally the board of directors decided to sign, to agree to appoint Mr. Sidi Mohammed to be a head coach for Bright Starlets for 2 years, and it can be renewed. And also he will be as a technical coach for all the women national teams in South Sudan. He will take charge since signed this contract. He will join the team today or tomorrow morning. He will travel to Egypt to join the team before the game against Egypt in AFCON qualifications. And we hope the Bright Starlets can did their best, and we qualify to next stage. So we'll face either the winner from Senegal or Mozambique. Today is his day because you came here to listen from him. He has a lot to tell you, his experience and what he can do for women national team, and what his plan we need to implement for women national teams. Because as you are aware now, in our women national teams in FIFA ranking number 187, we need to develop women football in South Sudan. That's why the board of directors decided to sign to give him this task. And also, as you know, Moroccan football now is well developed in Africa in terms of women and men. So that's why we reached this day. I will not talk much because we are going to start the ceremony first, and then after that we can give him chance also to say something, because you will come here to listen from him, and after that we'll open the chance to questions. Thank you very much.
Then we proceed with the signing, and then we will say brief words, and later on we'll get questions from you. Take your time. ايزي يا جماعه كلكم شغالين شغل واحد. كلكم شغالين شغل واحد.
At the first, I am very delighted and honored to be with you today, and I will to thanks Mr. President, Mr. Secretary, and Michael, and everyone who trusted in me, and I promise you that I will do my best to achieve your goals and to develop the women senior team in the future.
Short on if there's any question from the media side, and then okay.
Thank you so much.
Your name and
You can translate.
I've seen a lot of contribution, especially from the leadership of the president together with the team, and now bringing the coach. I think milestone for me. Then my question is to SG. We've not been having the women league, especially this year, and I think that's another way of developing women's football when we have league like season in, season out. So my question to you is, are we going to have the league every year, whether there's money or no finances? Are we going to have that to support the coach? That's my question to you. Thank you.
another question. No questions?
My name is Gorma Shop, Hattrick 24 newspaper. My question goes for you, Coach.
Okay.
What's your plan?
Sure. Another question?
What's my technical plan?
Yeah, my name is Harmony. I work for Classic FM. My question to the coach is that, first of all, I want to say thank you for accepting the offer from the South Sudan Football Association. And my question would be, of what greater impact would you instill in the South Sudan women national team? Of course, as you have heard that we are ranked at 187. So what impact would you put in place, and how long do you think you will impact that? Thank you.
Okay.
Another question?
Yeah, I'm called Chaniga Jackie from the Mail/Juba News. My question is going to SG, but before that, congratulations for the offer. My question is, the former coach, before he left, why can't he interact with the media before he left? Because we have seen him been training with the team for so long. What happened? Why can't he be engaged before he left with the media? The former coach of yeah. Then we have seen so many things being going around. International coaches are the one coming to coach our national team. Why can't we empower coaches within the country?
Finish. Okay. The first question goes to SG.
Well, thank you for the questions, and I think let me start from the last questions from the male sport concerning the local coaches. Why are they not empowered? As you can see, I think last month we just concluded the first C diploma course, which was done after maybe the last one, which was done was 2016. And it was a C license. For this one now is the C diploma, the first one. That means we are developing our coaches to be in the level of the other MS or the other countries, because coaching now it become a study, it's become a career, and it's you have diplomas. C diploma, B diploma, and A diploma, and even in Europe now we have the extent reached to pro diploma certificates. So SSFA is empowering the coaches. Even we send some coaches to Uganda. We have quite like 7 of them now. They have B diploma, and it's something continuous. We are not going to stop on that one. South Sudan also has applied to CAF, and our B diploma now is under study. While it is when it is approved by CAF, automatically we will also bring new coaches that will do the B diploma certificates. So it is within the plan of SSFA to empower and to give capacity to our coaches, and not coaches alone, even referees and administrators. Concerning the league, the question which was asked, SSFA has plans to do the league for both men and women every year. And yes, this year we did not, let's say last season, not this year, because this year is a new season. Last season we did not organize the South Sudan Women League. It's because the date which we wanted to start the league, and the sponsors, who are the main sponsors sponsoring the league, the UNFPA, they did not respond early enough. And you know, we have a season. Season starts from 1st of June every year to the 31st of May the other year. So, and you cannot organize a tournament beyond the end of any season. So we could not organize that one because it will be off season. That's why it was not organized. But this year, for sure, we are going to have all our competitions: the Women National League, National Cup, the Men League and Men Cup, and also the Super Cup for the men, which is scheduled to be on the 7th of October, the next month. So it's also a news for you now that next month, on the 7th October, we'll have the South Sudan Super League between Salam FC of Bor and Super Cup, sorry, and Al Marek FC of Juba. So, and the other questions concerning, I think, the coach, why she was not interacting, that I cannot answer that one because she is the right person to answer the question why she was not interacting with the media, and I don't have answer for that one now. Other questions, I think Mr. Michael will be able to answer them.
I think one question is, I don't know whether there's a possibility now if we not encourage men from other nationalities to join the national team. Is there a way of encouraging the female from other countries to join South Sudan where they empower them when it comes to football terms?
I don't understand the question, but do you mean like nationalization? Yeah,
like putting players from Uganda
to be part of the national team?
The girls here, the women here.
That is,
Maybe Rwanda or Burundi.
yeah, like to be part of the league.
To be part of the national team.
You know, national team, when you say national team, you mean nationals. okay? And it has to be South Sudanese to be playing that one. And it's an exception, like in Europe, when they bring players from Africa, give them nationalities, that is a different policies, and it's something we are not yet to do that one. But if need be, it's not a crime in football to bring nationals of other countries, give them nationality to play for your country, because all the world are doing the same thing. If you see one day South Sudan is giving nationality to another player playing for South Sudan, it's not a crime because it's within the football. Japanese now, they are bringing nationals from other countries. In most of the countries, they are doing the same thing. So if need be, why not? But for now, it's not in the plan.
For your question about my technical plan in the future, and as you know, my contract is for 2 years. And I think in the first year I will work to rejuvenate the first women's senior team, and to keep a nucleus with elements, with players that constitute an element of experience. And I will work to create a technical center for scouting and for make all things. And in summary, it's this. And in the future, we are going to do a meeting to explain another point about my plan, my technical plans. For my impact, I think this mission is not easy, because I will take time to understand and to scouting and scouting, and but I will do my best for that. I think I have capacity and I have skills to لا تشيلي كاين on resume تشيلي كاين.
The coach is new, so that's why our question is. Any question, Tani?
I'd like just to know from the coach, for how many years he has been coaching in some other countries, his experience.
As I mentioned before, the coach is coaching since 2009. He's working with many academies and clubs in Morocco. This is the first time for coach to have experience to join the national team from outside Morocco. It's the first time for him, but he has a lot of experience inside in terms of coaching and training, because he has experience with academies and clubs inside Morocco. As I mentioned earlier, because as you know, Morocco now is a very developed country in football, in terms of women and men. Your question, as you asked earlier, about why he's not interacting. He just arrived now 3 days ago in the country, and he's preparing to join the team in Egypt. He had 2 trainings with the girls in Buluk, and he will join the team properly tomorrow. He will be in the bench in the first game against Egypt in 20th. There's a question about empowering. He will be in the head coach and his assistants. He will assist by two local coaches, Coach Suni and Coach Rizik Hakim, and fitness coach is Brin, and the goalkeeper is Mohammed Saif. Those are previous technical team who work with Coach Silin, but the new coach is Rizik. Rizik is the one we add him in the technical team. I think SG answered a lot of all the questions is raised, but in SFA we are very optimistic by signing this contract. We will gain experience from Coach Sidi Mohammed, and the team will have chance also to play more friendlies. As you mentioned before, Coach Shilini, she's open. He also open, but he's new in the country. It's the first time for him to be in Juba. Just give him time, 1 week and 2 weeks, you will see him in the media. Seeing any question? Last thing.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you the question regarding media interactions with the national team, both male and female, including their coaches. Recently, there's some encounters
that happened between some media personnel and some officials at the Block training ground, where one of the journalists who had an ID he presented to the people who were there around. He had wanted to interview some of the players about their preparation and their readiness for the upcoming game. But to his dismay, he was also disappointed by some of the people who were there. So my question would be like, could there be a free interactions between the journalist and the South Sudan Football Association administrators, plus the technical people who are managing the two teams, the female and the male team? That's my question, because I feel there is a friction between the journalist and the South Sudan Football Association officials.
Let me add, because I was there when you
And also, before you say something, Mr. Michael, you know, institution is an institution, and it has rules, regulations, and it has to be followed. As you are from different media houses, you have your own regulations on how to guide your work. You cannot just come because you are a journalist. Yes, we respect that one, and just go to the camping and you want to interview anyone. This one does not happen in anywhere in the world. We have a media department within the SSFA. If you have anything you want to do related to media, interview, you want to cover the training, you need to be granted a permission from our department. You cannot just walk in and just take photos, because this one, there's a copyright for everything, because SSFA has its own media things. So if you come without permission, that is why these things happen. But if you come through the office, or you ask the media officer who is assigned with the team, requesting that you want to do to cover any of the activities, we are more than happy, because at the end of the day, you are showing our news, our football to the world. We are not against that. But the way you approach is where the problem comes from. So if that thing happened, I think there is a mistake which the journalists did. But we are not against the journalists to cover our activities.
Okay, let me add in this particular question, because let me add in this question, because I was there when these journalists come. I think it is the day before yesterday, when the team is about to travel. You know, I was journalist before. God Moshok is there. When your colleague came, me and the vice president were there in Buluk. You know, he just came to Inter. Me, vice president, the national team members, and the team manager, all the administrators are there. And he just need to enter to the players. We asked him, where are you going? He said, I need to go to make an interview with the players. I'm the one who asked him, did you approach the team manager? Because it's the focal point. If you need to make any interview, you should ask the team manager, I need to make interview with 2 or 3 players about the preparation, about how they are ready to play against Egypt and everything. We talked to him, we said, this is the team manager. You go and tell him your program. He said, okay, and he left. He became annoyed. We got surprised. Me and the vice president got surprised, because we asked, as this is the behavior of the media, we tell him the truth. You go and ask the team manager, because he's the one who is the focal point between the players and technical staff and administrators. If there is any things come from players, approach the team manager, and the team manager, technical staff, and technical staff to administrators. But he became annoyed and he left. As SG said, we don't have problem with the medias. We like journalists, and by the day you are publishing our news, and you came here because you are very important for us. You are partner to develop football in South Sudan. Without you, we cannot achieve anything. We are a teamwork. We have information. You are the one who is going to disseminate the information to the public. So we are teamwork. We don't have any problem with the media. And we hope, as SG said, if you have anything, we have a media department, and we have our journalists here, Oyuti, Ronnie, Gabriel. You ask them, and then they will get the news. If it's everything you need, the coach is free, technical staff is free, but you come through the media department or the SG office, and he will give you the chance to meet the media department, and then you can go to make an interview with any coach you need, for if either Coach Breen or head coach, assistant coach, any coach, or players. They are available to all of you at any time. I think by this we conclude this press conference. I would like to thank you once again, because you came from far distance to get this news, and we hope for the best for our national teams, Bright Starlets, on 20th against Egypt, and on 24th, second game against Egypt, and we hope they are going to make us proud and will qualify to next stage. Thank you very much.